and welcome back to Blast Off Escape to the Unknown. So, last time we left off, I had just finished mining that spire, or I was going to mine it, and I did successfully mine it. I ended up getting 7 diamond, 4 emerald, 10 redstone, and a few other things in between there. I also went ahead and made a bag of holding, which cost me 11 gold, a diamond, 4 wool, and that chest. I did use all of the gold up, and I did use all of the remaining string up, but this bag of holding, look at that, that's huge. It's more than a double chest, I think. That bag of holding, oh, actually, we do have some gold left in here. 4 nuggets, that doesn't count. But the bag of holding does not go towards our endurance setting. So what I want to do today is go ahead and show you how I like to mine out the spires. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and add the lapis to this pickaxe. So um, this lapis will help us get more lapis as we um, continue to mine that out. So let's put this on here. Hmm. Oh, yeah. That's why I put this up touch one. There we go. And that'll get us 50. So as you can see, we need quite a bit before we max out the fortune on there. Okay, so what we want to do now is we need to go and find a spire, and this is when having those waypoints on our top left map there really come to be handy. But we need to go find one of these spires with gold on it. The ones with gold are the ones that have the lapis. So, see, that looks like redstone iron. Now, eventually, I will be going through all of these, but currently, the sooner I get this fortune or luck, as it would be called, with this, the sooner I get this set and done, then the sooner I can start really mining heavy duty. So, hopefully, this doesn't spawn anything. Thank the Lord. And let's see, so that's osmium, which we will be needing later, but that is not on our to-do list currently. So, oh, what's that over there? No. So, still nothing. One of my, so we had the bow that we made last time as well, and actually the arrows leveled up. They got smite on them. Not the best. Looks like our bow also did level up. It got reinforced on it. Also not the best, but oh, so I see gold at the top there. So that could indicate that this may have, yep, so this does have lapis. Awesome. So basically what we'll do here is anything like that, we will use silky, and anything that I don't really care about, such as this, let's go ahead and take this lava bucket off, we will use the lucky 7. So it looks like we're getting about, okay, so we got 5 from one, then we got 3 from the other, got 5 from that, 5 again. So as you can see, it's already helping out. I guess 3 is probably the normal amount that you would normally get, but so we'll go ahead and start mining all of this out, and we'll see how many resources we have afterwards. So like I was saying previously, all of these spires are the same. So whatever I pull out of one of these is what I will pull out of all of these. So if it has the same look on the outside, it's going to have the same guts on the inside. So this little copper mine will always be here in this particular spire. I've even seen these in some of the other ones, but it just depends on exactly which one it is. So I do make a habit of mining coal, as the coal will come in handy for some future recipes. So I'm already here. Instead of having to come back for the coal later, I just go ahead and I do it now. So as far as the redstone goes, I don't need to. I don't have any need for redstone at the moment. So in order to make sure that I get the maximum amount of redstone, I'm gonna go ahead and just use silk on it. So that way, later on, we can make sure we're getting the full amount. Now this is the bad thing about the magnetization. I think if maybe if I had a full set, it wouldn't do that, but sometimes it'll actually just zoom right past you. And so it looks like we got some osmium on this one. Uh, so yeah, it'll zoom right past you. It can be kind of annoying, but maybe we'll look at getting some more of the meteor chunks and try filling out some of the rest of our equipment. So this is definitely all ringing a bell to me. This looks exactly like what the normal lapis and gold spires normally look like. So this is all pretty much textbook. So what I think I'll do is I will probably mine, like I said, we'll finish mining this one. And so see how I'm encumbered right now? Go ahead and put everything I don't need immediately in there, and bam, it's gone. And now I'm at my max move speed once again. Really awesome. So I think I saw some more down here. Get that redstone. Some iron here. And we'll just make our way down the side. Now, if anyone has a more efficient way of mining these spires, I would love to hear about it. But this seems to be working. Of course, I mean that in like a manual way of doing a certain pattern that lets you get the maximum amount out of it without having to kind of scale around the sides like I've been doing. I know there's automated ways you can use Steve carts. This can be a pain to set up. As far as I know, you have to set it up per spire, so that can definitely be a bit of a hassle to set all that up. But it looks like we just have a few pieces of coal left. That was a piece of iron that was hiding down here. And these guys, we got something special for them, don't we, Mr. Zombie? Oh, we got another Mr. Zombie. I want to get rid of that support creeper. And there they go. No one will hear from them ever again. So I think, looks like we may have finished up here. Unfortunately, I did forget to check, oh crap. I did forget to check my food stocks before I left, so I don't think I'm flush with food now, so I don't really know how long I'll be able to stay out here. But let's do a quick flight around the tower here, and we'll see if we can't spot anything I missed. So that looks okay. That side looks okay. That side looks okay. I see a bit of coal there. Oh, looks like I missed an entire side actually. Hopefully I didn't miss anything up top, but so once again we'll silky this, and we will normal mine the coal. So it's down there. And one of the reasons why I do want to get coal is once we get into Botania, the coal blocks will be really useful for a specific flower that will actually burn the blocks for mana, which is the currency, I guess you could call it, for Botania. So we'll definitely see that in a little bit. So we got this spire completed. I'm gonna go ahead and get over to the next one. I'm only searching for lapis right now, and so we'll definitely get some good lapis here. I think I'm gonna go for, well, um, it's 1 for 1, so I need 400 lapis. So I'm gonna work my way. I'll probably just fill my bag up, and then once I'm done filling the bag up, we'll pick back up and we'll see how much I collected. So I'll see you in a bit. Ooh, and welcome back. So unfortunately, I've run out of food, so we had to cut our mining adventure a little bit short. I did get a pretty decent haul here, so oh god, they're coming for me. So can't complain about that. Also, our arrows leveled up. They had quartz this time, and quartz is just a straight damage. Particularly, that's what I would prefer on the arrows, as you know, smite is only going to apply to zombies and skeletons, not to like little things like that, not to spiders, not to the sorcerers, which are like more powerful witches, basically. So, unfortunately, it did go ahead and put smite on it, but if we can get lucky and it'll fill out with quartz for the rest of the way, I'll be really happy. Also, Lucky 7 got upgraded with durability with an emerald upgrade. I don't really like that. I'm contemplating replacing that. So as of now, I think I'm gonna hold on to this emerald while I kind of think about that a bit more. In the meantime, I am running out of food here, so we're gonna need to make. So that gives me 5. That gives me 4.5. So that's fine. We'll go ahead and make a few more of these. Make. Won't even have enough for that actually. And there we go. And we'll go ahead and eat. See, and that doesn't even fill us up all the way, so that sucks. But that will be enough to heal us at least, so that'll be nice. And we'll go ahead and put 20 more in here. I went ahead and also got 5 meteorite chips, so we're gonna replace our helmet with a new one. And let's go ahead and fill this back up. And I like keeping it a nice even number, that way the lava drains equally as well. So another thing I want to go ahead and set up is another vat. So for this, we'll either need copper or compressed cobblestone. Copper is way easier for us to get right now. Looks like we only have enough for one, which should be fine for now. So we'll just make one of these. And what I want to do with this one is actually come hook it up to the pump. I don't know if, oh nice, so that'll just automatically fill that up. So what that means is we can start taking, and since we need copper for the vats, we're just going to start dumping all this copper in here. So that will take a very long time to go through all of that copper, but oops, and look at that, with Silky we're gonna get it right back. No harm done. But once it is done, you know, that's gonna be double the ore output right there. So we'll get 2 ingots out of that instead of just 1.5 like we used to be getting. So let's go ahead and clean up our inventory a bit here. Nifty little trick here is you just hold down spacebar, click, and voila. So we're not going to want to put everything in there. In fact, some of this stuff we're going to want to throw away. So we had quite a bit of coal. No, that doesn't go in there. what am I doing? I'm just clicking things now. Okay, so lapis. I probably should have turned that lapis into blocks. We can get rid of this chain helmet and that helmet, as we are about to have a meteorite helmet. And we'll put this up in here. So why don't we turn this congealed slime into slime balls, and there we go. And I also did make a new chest. I was going to try and keep this somewhat machine based, but who cares? So one of the things we're going to need for those arrows is, oh, looks like we've completed 2 quests in here. Oh, nice. So I did kill enough creepers while I was out and about. Essence berry bushes. I'm not sure if I can actually get those, so I don't really plan on using these, but let's see if we can put them over here. Now those need a certain low light level to function, I believe. At least some of them do. It actually looks like the light level is at the max, so maybe those aren't the ones that need it. But let's take also our sword leveled up and it got lifesteal on it, so that's pretty nice. I definitely want to get pushback on this. That'll make our lives way easier if we can get pushback. So I'm going to keep 1 stack of arrows and that's it. I'm not going to waste our time with any more arrows than that. Where is... I feel like I'm blind right now. Wow, did we drink all of... Oh no, there they are. Okay. So we will need to make some more water here in a bit, and that will require us to shear some more leaves. So we'll do that eventually. But like I was saying, tool upgrades. So we need to make an obsidian large plate, and then we get some ball o moss. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep actually, because we're gonna need to go outside and grab our stone barrel. So oh god, look, they're swarming. Oh, we have an uninvited guest. And we're just cutting them down. Oh! Not quite sure what just happened there. So unfortunately these helmets cause them not to burn up in the sunlight. So, where is it? Maybe it's, yeah, it's on this side over here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna pull this inside actually. That way we don't have to keep running outside all the time. And oof, it might be time to go ahead and expand, honestly. For now, we'll just put it here. And look at that. We just grab lava and make as much as we want. So I want to make sure none of this, so it looks like we got 9 ingots there, so let's go ahead and drain that iron. I would like to make sure nothing's gonna, yeah, so there won't be any okay, so this is what I like to do when I have an awkward 8 millibuckets, just to make sure it doesn't cause any strange mixtures. I just pour it out. It's 8 millibuckets. It could eventually end up being a lot over time, but I don't think it will be, so we'll just leave it there. And we're gonna need, so we're gonna need 8. I think these turn into, one of these will turn into 2 ingots worth of liquid. Yeah, okay. So, and we put 4 in, yep. Oh, we need more lava. I was wondering what was taking so long. Okay, and eventually we'll have things that automatically feed all this stuff lavas, but for now, we'll just manually do it. So while that obsidian, yeah, it's still taking its time. So we'll go ahead and put up some of this crap. Okay, and we actually need to go ahead and redo all of this. So the quest for the ball of moss, the obsidian plate is just something you can add. It can use up one of your modifier slots, and it'll just basically give one of your, and like that we can make some more vats now if we wanted to. I think, well, we might put one more right there so that way we can get two different types of ore working at the same time. So there we go, we got 8. So we're going to take our large plate and we're going to fill it up. And that should take all 8 ingots. Looks like it will. Yep. And then we got the iron going now too. Great. Okay. So let's go ahead and... Oh my god, they want me to make 2. So that's why you should read the instructions before you begin. Okay, so that'll take a few more minutes to do that. So since we have more copper now, let's go ahead and we're going to make ourselves, we'll just make one more for now. And what do we want to do? Well, where is the iron? Did I not pull everything out? Okay, I didn't. So I think we're going to be needing iron before we need the gold, so we'll go ahead and go ahead and put it there. It is kind of in the way, but oh well. We will get this all sorted eventually. It'll look a lot better, but for now, just calm your OCD-ness down and we'll get through this together. So there we go. We got our obsidian back. And there we go. So that'll give us the 2. And then we can get our quest reward for the ball of moss. Alright, so let's put that in there. Now I'll probably never use those obsidian plates, but that's okay. So the ball of moss, this is pretty nice. So all of these should have repair on it. So this one actually doesn't have a modifier available yet, but it will very soon. In fact, let's see what we're going to get for our next modifier. So the nice thing is every time it levels up, and I believe it levels up 4 times, it'll give you a random modifier. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is really good. So we got haste twice in a row. So I am really happy with this pickaxe. So what we want to do is we put the pickaxe in there, and oh no, that's not correct. Okay, so I thought for some things you could actually use that, but apparently that is not the case. So what we'll need to do here is actually, well, that has haste on it, so we're going to use this one. And we're going to go ahead and get, we need 18 cobblestone. And let's take a look at this. So let's notice how fast the cobble is kind of flying towards us right now. Let's go get our meteorite ingots, and let's make ourselves a new helmet. Okay, so that has magnetization 1 as well. They may stack together, not really sure. So it doesn't look like it's coming towards me any faster, so not really sure what the deal is with that. Alright, now for the ball of moss, we'll try and aim for that center block. And it's gonna be difficult. Alright, so we managed to get two. So this is going to make us, well, you'll see in a second. It's going to make us mossy. And the mossy is going to have quite the effect on our equipment. So we'll go ahead and put this in here like so. And there you go. We get 2 ball of moss. So the first thing we want for that is definitely this one. So that will give us auto repair, and that will literally regenerate our arrows for us. So as this continues to grow, if we get lucky again and we get at least 2 more quartz upgrades, then I'll probably keep these arrows. If we don't, then we're probably going to replace them. But the other one we'll go ahead and do it on is this one. And oh, that's why we couldn't do it earlier, is because we didn't have a modifier for it. So even when it leveled up, for whatever reason, it didn't give us a modifier. And it actually looks like this one didn't get one either when it leveled up to the emerald. So there are ways for us to manually add modifiers to it, and I don't know if we're going to have the resources to pull that off yet. Let's see if it's in here. Yeah, so modifiers. So we want, I think I just saw, no, that's for the ball of moss. So the first one is a diamond and a block of gold. So we don't actually have that available to us yet. We still have a bit of durability left, and we can use the Manulin to heal it for us. Our bow happened to just get auto repair on its own, so that was just a lucky coincidence pretty much. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some water and put up, uh-oh, not sure what that was about. I guess we'll put the, actually, you know what, we can just remelt this obsidian down, and I'm sure we'll find some use for it later. So anyways, let's take a look at our quest book, and let's go ahead and put this iron up first. See what other quests we can get into here. So brass alloy, oh, extra lives, so we should be able to get into this. We need smashed copper, coal, and rotten flesh. So unfortunately, what that actually means is I'm gonna have to smash some of this copper back. So so that's what we're gonna get out of it. But if you shift right click it, then you'll get copper back. So this is actually going to take 16 of these. Even with fortune, I don't think there's a chance to get 2. So we put out 8. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't, looks like it's all single pieces so far. So, but for some reason, yeah. Okay, so that's fine. And we'll put the rest in here. I wish there was an easier way to just empty all of that in there, but as far as I know, there isn't. So let's get our 16. Look at that, monster jerky's already done. Alright, so we got that. We needed 8 coal, I believe. And we are not hurting on coal right now. And we'll need 16 rotten flesh. So let us manually submit. And I think pink derps is going to be little piggies for us. So we're going to hold off on this for a minute. That will take quite a bit of flowers to do. So let's see what our pink derps are. So much like before, this had something in it, if we put it back in that spot, then it will actually, ta-da, it will remove it back. And it looks like our essence berry grew a bit. So now let's put in our pink derps. And, uh-oh, we got some oinkers. Very nice. So, for the time being, oh, and we got a golden lasso. That's nice. I'm just going to leave these guys down here. Hopefully they can't drown in one block of water, but I wouldn't be surprised if they could. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And that's our fish trap from when we had the water in there. Oh, it looks like it only took 8. So unfortunately I did waste some copper. Once again, my reading skills apparently aren't too great. So that's okay though. We'll be flushing copper before you know it. Oh, that's pretty nice for combustion engines. Why don't we take a look at, is it pressurization? No. So one of these quest chains, I think it's actually that one. So what I want to do now actually is make a basic duster. And this is another way that will allow us to double our ore, except that instead of melting it down like we would do in our smeltery over there, we'll turn it into dust. Now this is part of a mod called Eureka, and in order to kind of progress through Eureka, you actually have to meet some requirements. So the basic duster is what we'll have at first. To get a semi-automatic duster, I have to process items through the basic dusters, so on and so forth, all the way down the line. So this is going to require, us to do some things. So what I'm going to do, oh no, oh no, oh that's really bad. Well, apparently, oh my god. Apparently that pig was really stupid. So that is extremely unfortunate. I don't actually think I can make cooked pork chops with that, but then after that, there's nothing else I can actually use cooked pork chops on, so it would be, oh, I could have made bacon jerky though. Okay, so I could have got, and that's 4 bars, 4 bars as well. So that would have been nice, but maybe I can somehow get another pig and then we can go from there. So let's put our water storage back in. Okay, let's add our empty storage thingy down there. And now with that back in it, we'll start getting fish back. Alright, let's see here. So I think we're going to end the episode here. Before we do, I'll go ahead and show you this. This is kind of cool. So these are, maybe am I too close to it? I'm not sure what the difference was, but it wasn't letting me use, I have the same item number. It must be because, perhaps I'm doing it wrong here. No, so the charge pad is for our little robot. So I definitely don't want to use that. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but you can actually get the pigs to run on these, and this is called a shell constructor. So if Mr. Piggy would get on there, go on, and he'll start running in place. And what this does is it actually makes us a body. Now, this actually doesn't matter because this is more for hardcore. And in hardcore, if you die, this is a way for you to be able to respawn. But we're not going to need to worry about that because we're not playing hardcore. So let's just take Mr. Piggy. We're going to put him back in here. And then we're going to remove both of these. So just wanted to show you that. It is pretty cool though. Alright, so just a few little things here. And go ahead and get the inventory sorted. So I'm going to do some off-camera work here. I'm going to let some of these ores smelt up in here. So I'm just going to let them run for a while basically. So already we got 7 and 4. So starting out good there. I'll probably just go ahead and cook up these pork chops. Actually, you know what? I'd rather have jerky. So we'll go ahead and throw these on the racks there. And go ahead and replace these zombie meats. But thanks for watching, and in the next episode we'll go ahead and get this duster built. So I am going to need some more compressed cobblestone, so I'll go ahead and do the cobblestone mining off camera, and when we come back we will build this basic duster, and we will see how exactly that works. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Ooh, and before we end the episode, I just wanted to show you that I did get rid of the other Manulin pickaxe, the one that had fortune on it. Unfortunately, we did spend 50 lapis putting that luck modifier on it. But what I wanted to do was actually, I didn't like the automatic modifiers it gave me with the skill level, so I went ahead and made another pickaxe. This time I used a cobalt head on it, and the difference is that the cobalt head starts at mining speed 11 compared to the Manulin one, which starts at like 9 or 8 or something like that. Now this one's obviously fast because we got really lucky and we got double redstone upgrades, but already this one's better than the other one. It still has the diamond modifier like it did last time, but we got moss instead of emerald this time. So now this one's going to automatically regain its durability, and I'm gonna go ahead and, as you can see here in the nether, I've mined out a whole nother strip. Unfortunately, I didn't find any cobalt or ardite through these veins yet, but hopefully when I start on this side over here, I'll be able to find some. So I'm gonna hang out here in the nether for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this one more skill level up, see what we get, and if we get something that I like, then we'll go ahead and keep this as our lucky 7. Otherwise, I'll probably go ahead and replace this again, head back to the nether, and finish, doing this over again. I'm not gonna probably spend more time than doing one more go round with this, but I would like to have some decent modifiers on the equipment. So just giving you a little update on that, and with that, we'll see you in the next episode.